Blessings, blessings, and blessings to the Most High.
Praises to Almighty Yahuwah, Yeshua. Thank you.
If you're here, you already know we started out with Auntie Wisdom. So
Shout out to Letitia.
let's hit it. Let's hit it.
Those of you who God has specifically placed his hand on, and he has a call on your life for his kingdom for such a time as this, you will not have rest until you surrender. You will not have peace until you surrender. But when you surrender, you will have all that you have prayed for and sought.
I'm not fighting any.
Now hold on. Surrender. How many of you out there have truly surrendered yourself to Yahuwah? Think about that right there.
Not lukewarm. You need to be hot. Hot. Not lukewarm. All the way 100%.
More battles that I'm gonna walk away from empty-handed. Folks finna think you crazy this year because they gonna be fussing at you and your reply gonna be, okay. Because I am going, it's 2 places I'm not going in 2025. That's above and beyond for people who don't understand my calling and my assignment. I'm trying to make an announcement that only 7 of y'all are going to receive. This is my last year hiding my favor. See, everybody don't understand that. Some of us play down in rooms because we don't want to offend people. And the truth of the matter is we tend to offend people without even trying. It's because it's just something on our life that everybody can sense when we walk in a room. Am I preaching to anybody? There's not a dollar amount I would trade not to be standing here right now. Look at you in your face saying if God did it for them, he'll do it for you too. But you so busy chasing stuff.
Y'all, this is what we mean by not all skin folk is kinfolk, y'all. What is this? This is not a regular person. Watch this. This is crazy, y'all. Y'all hear the noise that she's making? Watch this, y'all. Look, watch.
Hey, go ahead with all that.
Oh my goodness, y'all. I lost it when she said go on ahead with all that, bro. She is not playing. Y'all, the eyes popping out.
What you got?
That young lady felt it, she knew it, and she addressed it right away. That was a demon.
Demon.
Straight up.
Demon.
They're roaming all around us.
And you gotta rebuke them.
And you gotta be prayed up and stayed up in Father's face, because that is out there coming for us every day.
All day. Stay prayed up.
What is that about?
Hey, go ahead with all that. Go on over there with all that. Go. I'm not even in the mood today. Get away. I don't know what you're talking about. Go. What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Oh my goodness, y'all. This is in North Carolina. Y'all, the type of noise this lady is making, it sounds like a car trying to start up, but it can't, y'all. That's just crazy, man. But when they told us about this demon face syndrome, people was about to start popping out. There's a lot of strange activities happening around people, seeing entities and feeling entities, just a lot of paranormal stuff in general. But this right here takes the cake. North Carolina, what is going on? Let me know down in the comments below.
The world, wake up. Demons are all around us.
It's everywhere.
They're all around us, and we're seeing them with our eyes because we're clothed. The veil is very thin now. Very, very thin.
Like LeBron James, who has that Boulay logo tattooed on his chest. When LeBron retires, his number would be called 2. Okay, this is how the deep state, he thinks that he's just going to retire, and that's why he doesn't want to retire. You know the former NBA player Dwayne Wade? Correct. His son Zion is now called Zion. Okay, this is how these people within the system, to go to the next level, you have to sacrifice something. This goes back thousands of years during the time of the Pharaohs. If a man wanted to...
To the time of what?
The Pharaoh. So again, if y'all didn't check out our other video about the fall in part 1, we'll check that out because everything links up.
Have access access to Pharaoh, he had to sleep with the male magician. If a woman wanted to have access to Pharaoh, she had to sleep with the female magician. If a parent wanted their child to see Pharaoh, that child had to sleep with the male or female magician. Nothing has changed. In the rap industry, to go at a certain level financially, you have to be.
Y'all remember when I said?
But in the rap industry, it's because of the Baphomet, which is both genders.
Right.
So that's why they glorify transgenderism so much. And it's pushed so hard because that's their deity, the
Right.
Baphomet.
Right.
Cat Williams is controlled opposition trying to tell y'all the Baphomet was that lion symbol because he knows that if he's in the know, if he is in controlled opposition. Why did Cat Williams say the Baphomet and not that lion? Huh? Why is that I know this, but Cat Williams doesn't? The truth shall come out in 2025, right? I'm trying to tell y'all, we are infiltrated in ways you would never think. He's part of it, let's be real. That lion that is half male, female, with his hand on the urn is that Rainbow Coalition symbol, not the Baphomet. They don't want you to know what the Baphomet is, just like they don't want you to know what the Staff of Hermes is, or the Caduceus, or any of those symbols you guys see on a day-to-day basis of the serpent, the snake. Be careful what religion you follow. Read John. Peace to the gods. Y'all seen this video? One of the crazy.
He needs to stop with this. Peace with the gods. That's the problem. That's the problem. Peace with the gods. People are so confused.
There's one.
There's only one God, people. Yahuwah. One. Elohim. One. Whatever is being pushed out here is garbage and nonsense, and you guys better fix it quickly. Fix it, people. One
Almighty.
Craziest story times I have ever seen, and I'm going to show you.
All right, just a disclaimer, everybody. This is kind of lengthy, but you gotta listen to it. His story, you got it. Not even his story, his reality. You gotta listen to it.
Slide with me real quick. I was raised in a satanic occultist family that attempted to sacrifice the only earth angel in the family without consent or permission. My mother is the biggest gangster I know. The amount of loyalty I have to the divine is the same amount of loyalty she has for her coven or her secret society. She didn't even think twice when it came down to selling these other covens the contract to take out my energy and my life, just like she did her mom and possibly her dad and my dad, if that's actually my dad, if she actually my mom. Anyway, my entire life, this woman has acted as if she is scared of flights.
Now,
But she went.
what you think?
I must say this story hits pretty hard for me because we have to realize, and a lot of people don't realize that when it's a chosen in a family, and the enemy already knows this person is chosen, so they send demons into that family, attaching to mom, attaching to dad, to take that chosen out, unbeknownst to that poor chosen.
True.
That they've already been infiltrated their entire lives to be taken out because that demon already knows that person is chosen.
True.
And they hopped her happy ass on the first Delta flight smoking from Atlanta to Minnesota to sell the church coven my contract. And by the way, the flight was booked through my ex, who's also associated with the Mason who hates me the most and is an event planner and a travel agent outside of her full-time job for Delta Airlines. See how everything comes into play and how everything is connected. These people set everybody in my life. Everyone in my family that could, they spent their own special little time with me because each one of these individuals, they thought that my time was coming to an end. So they all wanted to spend their own separate individual time with me because the entire family had already known that I had been chosen as a sacrifice. Let's talk about my beloved big sister, the one who been competing with me my whole life, and all I've been doing was fighting for her. Quick story: once when I lived back in Atlanta, me and my sister we got into a regular brother sister disagreement. No argument, no fight, a small disagreement. I forgot what it was even about. We make up later on. She slipped up. I come in her crib, y'all. She has my picture on an altar upside down. If you don't know what that means in witchcraft, that means this motherfucker gotta go. I later confronted her about this. This woman acted as if this never happened. Like I was straight delusional and I was tripping. Let's take it over to my warlock uncle, one of the ones that's still alive. He touches kids. In fact, this same sister told me how they were in the studio one time because my family has a line of a history of music. So I guess she told me this once we were grown. She told me this like maybe 4 or 5 years ago from now. One time they were in the studio together, and he got a little touchy feely. This is his oldest sister's oldest daughter. Mind you, I'm not hearing any of this about his antics until I'm grown. Why has this been a secret throughout the family the whole time? Because this ain't nothing new. But Unc straight warlock, and I'm gonna tell you something. One thing about any of my uncles, you better tread lightly around these people. These people are real warlocks. They will hurt you. They will hurt you, and they will touch your kid. But they will really hurt you. Ask all their wives. Let's talk about my aunties. Sneaky motherfuckers. One of them a nurse. Been in nursing my whole life, so she most likely got some type of access to some type of documents of mine. And then I got another auntie who just play innocent. She smoked at work and she sell that pee. But she know what been going on the whole time because once I started unfolding shit, she started reaching out to me more than she ever had before, which told me she kissing ass. She trying to see what you know. So I let her know. I know, auntie. All of them. I remember when I started speaking out, my auntie who work in the hospitals, she sent me a picture of my grandmother on an altar, just out of the blue. And the first thing that hit me was she trying to see if you know that they had something to do with grandma getting up out of there. So I instantly replied, yeah, auntie, grandma helping me hop on y'all ass. She know. I started to ask myself at an early age, what the fuck are you doing in this family? I always knew I was foreign. I always knew I was sent in to change something. And now that I've uncovered the plot on my life, it went from everybody saying I'm sick and I'm mentally ill to everybody hating me that I keep showing up in perfect health to now they sending out messages wanting to kiss ass. Now they need me. Man, you know us Earth Angels gotta be hard-headed, test the waters. After all that, y'all, I go have children with an occultist. Man, if her family ain't in it just as deep, they in it deeper. See, my family got the ties. They want to do a lot of shit. My baby mama family, they in the industry. They in it. Yeah. So when mom flew from the A to Minnesota to sell the church coven the contract, who you think the church coven was connected to? BM and her family. And let me tell you something, these motherfuckers think they the baddest motherfuckers walking this land. But they know what's up. I earned these people respect throughout the years, not seeking it, not giving a damn about it. But I earned it just being me. Respect and fear. So yeah, I was raised in a satanic family that tried to end the only chosen being in the family. Then to top it off, I was introduced into a major up and coming witch to build a family with and create more karmic ass generations. But I caught on. And now they're all sick, depressed, and broke, thirsty for my energy. I hope y'all started repenting.
Get that water!
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's a deep story right there.
Very,
but
very
I know it's
touching.
some people out there that's dealing with stuff
A
like
lot
that.
of chosens are dealing with that.
You gotta rebuke them.
A lot of chosens are dealing, and they don't even know.
They don't even know.
They don't even know. They're trying to mend families that's trying to literally take their lives because they know the gift that God has given them.
Right.
And demons are relentless in families that take down chosen. Relentless.
Say it again.
Relentless.
Guys, you got to see this video, and I had to see it for myself to believe it, okay? So this is in Florida, and it's in the water, so you know it's going to be good. So this guy is on the verge of getting arrested, and instead of getting arrested, he jumps into the water, right, with a gator. Now, there's the gator looking at him from behind. Now, here where it gets interesting. The gator sees him and decides he is hungry, so the gator starts making his way towards the man, and they go in on a fight, y'all. This video is crazy. Check this out.
Not go to jail, but I don't believe it. He was gonna lie to me twice. I'm gonna beat this nigga's ass. Come on. You want to see what I did the last one? I'm gonna show you. Last one that made me watch. I'm gonna turn it upside down with Gutty. Come on, princess. I didn't do anything. Can I please? And then do what? Go to jail twice? What the? Because I don't want to go to jail. I didn't do anything. I didn't hurt anyone. I didn't do anything. No. You're not trying to figure out anything. You're doing more than your job. I'll beat that his ass, hold him upside down, and stick my finger in his ass and make him drown. No, get in that water! This ain't my first rodeo. Yo, I hear you, bro.
This is an incredibly intense scenario that someone would rather face an alligator, which is one of the most dangerous predators on all the planet, than face prison. What does that tell you about prison, y'all? That's crazy. But it's starting, y'all, or something like that. Something is going on in New South Wales. This guy went to the bank to try to withdraw some money. I don't know what he asked for, an undisclosed amount, but the cops were called and he was taken out of there in force. This guy y'all see that he was on a rampage. People said he was going crazy, throwing things around the bank. They proceeded to handcuff him, dragged him outside, put his leg together, and threw him in the back of the paddy wagon.
Like a rainbow man. Oh shit. That's the best. Look at all these things. I went to get my money and I get my money.
You know, I do remember that video coming out talking about how the UK, the United Kingdom, is going to start treating white men differently. I don't know if this is part of the new act, y'all, but things are getting crazy out here. You know, nobody was supporting the police, but nobody was doing anything to help the man either. And this is not the first time I've heard of this. I've heard before that people would go to the bank and try to withdraw a large amount of cash, and this would be a problem. Like, they would have to get managers involved and bigger people. Sometimes it's ridiculous. It's your money. You know what I'm saying? Like J.G. Wentworth said, it's my money. You know, I need it now.
All right. So actually, guys, we looked that last video up, and that was false.
Fake news.
The dude, you can look it up too. The dude actually went into the bank trying to withdraw money that wasn't. He had insufficient funds basically in the account, and he was trying to like withdraw a substantial amount of money that he didn't have, and then he started acting crazy up, and then of course you know what's going to happen next, right? Your double snakes is going out by the law. So y'all can do your own homework on that and look it up. So don't take our word for it. Don't take the videos. You know what I'm saying? Of course, do your own research, right, babe?
Of course.
All right. Again, thanks for watching.
God bless you guys. Thank you.
Laters.